Hi there. So it's day 32 and it's just after 4 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. I've just got home from work and I've thrown myself straight on the sofa to catch the final few kilometres of today's Giro stage. Hopefully, I'm going to finish the day out a little bit better than it started. I was up this morning nice and early, but just felt sluggish from the moment I opened my eyes, which wasn't great considering I'd got to be out of the house by 6 a.m. and I'd got a 30-mile drive ahead of me. It's been pretty much like that the last couple of days, to be honest. My deep sleep pattern's been really sporadic again. I'm only getting sort of like 50 to 60 minutes, and that's all right for a day or so. But then when days mount up, it really starts to catch up with you, and I felt that this morning. Um, and that was not great considering it was my first day back at work on site, and yes, I've got to drive for the first time. Last night I did get behind the wheel and have a quick 5 minutes drive around town to see how the shoulder was going to hold up driving, and it didn't feel too bad. I mean, it wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. It was uncomfortable, but I thought it was doable. But this morning when I got behind the wheel, it was evident within the space of 2 or 3 minutes that it was going to be a problem driving that far. I was getting this horrible shooting pains through the back of my shoulder, and it was quite uncomfortable. It's quite difficult to describe the sensation that I was getting, but it wasn't pleasant to say the least. If anything, out of 10, it was probably an 8, and that was every time I made a movement towards the gear stick or towards the steering wheel. So I suffered my way through 30 miles to get to work I really should have turned back after 10 minutes, but I didn't. And I made my way there, and I've just suffered throughout the day because of that now. I've had this constant pain and ache through the shoulder. Um, I'm convinced it's just to do with the driving and nothing more. I don't think it's anything to do with the fact that I've been taking the sling off over the last few days. That I've been on the trainer twice without the sling on and just the strap. I don't think it's anything to do with that because I wasn't suffering in the slightest. I mean, not even like uh, a pain rating of 1 out of 10. There was just nothing. It just felt good. So I was so surprised this morning when I was getting this pain. I mean, obviously, it's the way my shoulders moving in that action, that driving action is clearly, touching some sort of nerve point somewhere in my shoulder. So that was not great. So I sort of feel like I've took a little bit of a step back today. I'm going to have to work from home again. I think until next Thursday when I see the surgeon and see what he has to say. I mean, maybe like the physiotherapist said to me when I was doing the exercises that I should expect a small amount of pain. They said a 2 out of 10. I mean, maybe I should expect a little pain when I do some certain movements as I get towards 100% recovery, but I don't think I should be getting an 8 out of 10. That's for sure. So just to be safe than sorry, I'm not gonna drive again until I've seen the surgeon next week because I'm just frightened that I'm going to be undoing some of the recovery that's already taken place, and I'm uh, doing some damage to my shoulder. So with that in mind, it is supposed to be another 45-minute session. Actually, no, it's an hour session today on the bike. Uh, but I've decided that I'm going to give it a miss today. Tomorrow is supposed to be recovery day, so I'm just going to flick flack those days over. So I'll do the hour tomorrow and I'll take my recovery day today, which I think makes sense. Uh, I'm still suffering with my blocked ears, which aren't helping, and I feel a little bit blocked in the nasal passages again. It seems to be Thursday every week at the moment. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll have to wait and see anyway. So yeah, I'm going to leave you there for today, and I'll catch you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be in a better frame of mind and feel a little bit more ready to attack the day and attack the turbo. So yeah, I'll leave you right there. So as always, this is the Triathlon Diaries, and I'm checking out.